AITA for letting the house get disgusting to prove a point to my roommate. I, 26F, have lived with my roommate, Jenna, 27F, for about a year and a half. We met through mutual friends and got along well enough at first. She's fun to hang out with, we have similar schedules, and for the most part, we respect each other's space. The one issue? Cleaning. From day one, I took on more of the household chores. Not because I love cleaning, but because Jenna is the type who will leave dishes in the sink to soak for days, or let hair pile up in the shower drain until it's practically its own organism. At first, I didn't mind. Some people just don't notice messes the way others do. I figured if I kept things relatively tidy, she'd eventually catch on and do her part. Spoiler, she did not. I started feeling resentful when I realized she wasn't even attempting to contribute. If I didn't sweep the floors, they wouldn't get swept. If I didn't wipe the counters, they'd stay grimy. I brought it up casually a few times, saying things like, "Hey, could you grab the vacuum today? Or maybe we can trade off on bathroom duty?" She'd always say, "Oh, for sure." And then, nothing. The real breaking point, though, was when I overheard her telling our mutual friends that she was the one who keeps the place running. I was in my room, and she was on a FT call with some friends, chatting about how exhausting it was to always be the one picking up the slack at home. She even told her mom that she was the only one making sure the apartment stayed livable. That night, I asked her kind of jokingly if she really thought she did all the cleaning. She laughed and said, "Well, I mean, I do my part." I just nodded, deciding then and there that I was done. If she really believed she was the one keeping the place together, she could prove it. So, I stopped cleaning. Completely. Dishes piled up. The bathroom sink became a toothpaste crime scene. Dust bunnies turned into dust wolves. I waited. At first, Jenna didn't seem to notice. But after about a week, she finally commented, "Wow, the place is kind of a mess." I just said, "Yeah, weird, right?" She muttered something about being busy and wiped down one single counter. Before sighing dramatically and going back to scrolling her phone. Another week passed, and I could tell she was starting to get annoyed. One night, she came into my room and asked, "So, are you planning on doing the dishes?" I said, "Oh, I thought you were the one keeping things clean?" She got super defensive, saying she does clean, just in a less obvious way and that I was being petty. I said I just assumed she'd keep doing what she said she'd been doing this whole time. She rolled her eyes and said I was making things uncomfortable for no reason. I don't love living in a dirty apartment, but I refused to clean up just so she can keep pretending she's the responsible one. But now I'm wondering if I took it too far. AITA for letting the apartment turn into a disaster just to prove a point?